I'm fascinated by that episode, which feels very much like a season finale, but it obviously isn't.
Yeah.
What can you share about having the season kind of hinge on that point? How much are we going into this case? Is it gonna be a season, the rest of the season case for this new case? Is it a going into season two case? What can you share about that?
Awesome that you asked that and the way you framed it because okay, as I was thinking about doing a streamer series for the first time, one thing that I think you fall into the trap of in streamers, especially if you're planning on it continuing past season one, so not a limited series, one of the things that you plan, oh, hold on. We were just talking about you guys.
Again?
We were just talking about you guys. Guys, we were talking about how the show passed episode 10, which is super compelling, as you guys remember. But then we start a second case.
Oh, you can
And
say that? We can say that?
well, she's gonna write this for after episode 10.
Okay. Oh, you should hear
Yeah.
us trying not to give spoilers away.
You would be so
Jessica has it down.
down. I'm like,
So,
I'm not gonna
but-
give you anything.
But at the end of 10, you're not even back in the task force, so
It's
it's
just
gonna-
telling them everything. She cultivated a beautiful answer to give nothing away, and you just
so
you know, when you create the show, you get to spoil.
Say
Yeah, you
some
take some
long-
liberties.
This is
But this is what I have to deal with.
times.
anyways, continue on.
Yeah, yeah.
Just wanted to say hi.
You guys are amazing. So one of the things I think you can fall into the trap of is if you're doing one case per one season, is that as I'm watching these kind of shows, I'm not worried in episode 6 or episode 7 because I know it's going to go to 10, right? So then I'm like, okay, well, they're not going to so that guy clearly can't be the bad guy because they wouldn't spoil that, you know, this early. So I thought what would be compelling and interesting is if the cases sometimes end before the season ends. And so that any given episode might be, you know, the train might be leaving the tracks on that one. So yes, but to answer your question, honestly, the next 3 episodes launch the second season case. So Amazon better give me a second season.
Well, and I'm curious because with streaming platforms, there can be such a delay in when you're able to do it again. How might that impact how you're able to tell season two since it's a continuation of something you're setting up for multiple episodes leading into there? Like, is there weather contingencies, or because it's in LA, is it a little bit less of a weather problem?
Yeah.
Any kind of timeline issues, et cetera, that you can share?
I'm not worried about that. I don't like to get too far ahead because the world changes, the world events change, you know, all of a sudden people might be wearing masks everywhere. So I think you gotta be smart, not get too far ahead. But I'm designed it in my head in such a way that we can pick right back up where we left off. And, you know, one of the things I think that, streamers and Amazon in particular are embracing is the fact that audiences like their shows quicker. You know, they don't want to take those 2-year breaks. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to be on sooner rather than later.